Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video that is based on showing you guys what I think the most essential brushes to have are. So if you're not going to be able to go out and buy every single brush there is, these are the ones that I would recommend picking up when you have a chance. And I think that I picked ones that are definitely, I feel they're like ones that I could never live without. And they're ones that if I was going to get rid of all my other brushes, these are the ones I would definitely keep. And I know this because I'm packing to go home and leaving my dorm. I would show you, but it's a mess. And these are the ones that I ended up keeping out to use while I packed up all the rest of my makeup and brushes. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with eye brushes because why not? That's what I want to do. The first brush that I think that is essential is like a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 239, I think. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's MAC 239. The number's worn off. But a flat shader brush I think is really necessary because this can be really versatile. This can also kind of replace a pencil brush if you're in a pinch, you know? And that's why I think I would get this and not really the pencil brush, because it's good for packing on color onto your lid, and then if you want to go and drag that color underneath, you don't need a pencil brush. You can just use this because it's so small that you can, and it's pretty dense, so you can use that to do the same thing. You could also, if you really need to, use this to do the outer corner of your eye with because it's so dense and small. So I think that this is a great brush for everyone to have, and I would definitely recommend it. And I like the MAC one, but I have the Sigma one too. I don't know what number it is, you know, and I think it's packed away, so I'm not going to look for it. But yeah, the Sigma one works just as well, and I use that one too, and this one's dirty, which it is right now because I just did my makeup with it. The next brush that I think is essential to have is a blending brush. Now, I picked this blending brush out of all my blending brushes because it has a tapered end, and I think that's really good for getting into the crease, but you can also, you know, blend it out. And I have some other blending brushes, like I love the MAC 224, but it's kind of big, so if you have smaller eyes, it might not really work for you. I feel like this brush will work for you if you have big eyes or small eyes, so this one is a definite recommendation. This one is from Royal and Langnickel. I got it at IMATS for like $5. It was a steal. But I think Sonia Kashuk makes one really similar to this. So check that out if you can't find Royal and Langnickel. And then I actually have another Royal and Langnickel. I have a couple Royal and Langnickel brushes, and I like all of them that I have, so seems like a pretty legit brand. Then my last eyeshadow or eye brush that I think is essential is a gel eyeliner brush. Now, if you use liquid eyeliner, this obviously isn't essential for you, but I use gel eyeliner, and this brush, I used to use one like an angled, like an eyebrow brush like this to do my eyeliner, but I think that this is much better to get that awesome cat eye, and it gives you a lot of control. This one is a 210 from MAC, and it's my favorite one. I couldn't find it for a while, and I tried to replace it, and nothing compared. I'm not kidding on that one. So I love this one. And then if you really, like if you do your eyebrows, I put this in. This is from Royal and Langnickel. It's just an eyebrow brush, because if you do your eyebrows and you want to skip out on the eyeliner brush, the like skinny liner brush, you could definitely do your liner with this. So it really depends on what you need, but for me, I don't really do my eyebrows as much as I should because my eyebrows are really sparse and I totally should do them, but I don't know, sometimes I just forget, or I think they look too harsh, and I don't put very much stuff in, but, you know, that's something I need to work on. You know, everybody has something they need to work on, and that is the one aspect of makeup that I don't know that I've actually gotten to a point where I'm like, damn, I can do that really well. So, I mean, I do it alright, but it's not like I see some people and they have some fantabulous brows. Like, I look at them and I'm like, wow, your brows look amazing. And I haven't gotten there, but we always need something to strive to, so I'm not upset about it. Alright, on to the face brushes. Now, I did this being like, I want to think of like the most minimal brushes that they could possibly need. So I personally hate using a brush to put on foundation. I've tried like the regular foundation type brushes, those synthetic ones. This one I never use, but it's the only one I have around laying out, so that hasn't been packed yet. And I hate those. They look streaky. It doesn't like mend with my skin very well. I personally like to put my foundation on myself with my own hands. And if I'm doing on another person, I like to use this kind of brush, which is also from Royal and Langnickel, but it's just kind of like a flat top kabuki. It's really dense, and I like this a lot for other people, but still on myself, I still think it looks the best when I do it with my hands. So if you're buying brushes for yourself, I think you should skip a foundation brush, and I think you should just use your hands, because these tools are free, girl. Anyway, or boy. You know, I think everybody can wear makeup, and I'm supportive of everything. Anyway, so I went ahead and picked out only 2 brushes for your face, which is crazy. But actually, it's 2.5 because there's like a maybe. So the brush that I picked that I think everybody should get is the 129 from MAC. Now, this is a brush I got for blush, but sometimes I use it to do powder all over when I don't want too much powder. This is really good because it's big enough to cover your whole, like it doesn't take forever to cover your whole face, but it's not too, like it's small enough to get in around your nose and under your eyes, and you know, it's a good sized brush. The reason that I think that you should definitely pick this up is because it can do blush, and it can also do your contouring of your bronzer. So this brush is versatile, to say the least. It's the perfect size, like not too big, not too small, to you know, work for all 3 of those things. So if you're gonna pick just one face brush up, I would recommend this, honestly, or you know, something like it. You know, medium size face powder brush. That's, I guess, what it's called. Then I personally would go for the 224 from MAC. Now, you're thinking probably this is an eyeshadow brush, but I like to use this for concealer. I think that this is the best brush for concealer because otherwise it starts to look a little bit too cakey. This kind of gives it like an airbrush finish. So I just swirl this in my concealer, and I use Studio Fix from, no, that's not what it's called. What's it called? Studio Finish Concealer from MAC, and you can see I like use this every day because it's completely empty. Yeah. I swirl this inside of it, and then I just go over any blemishes and underneath my eyes where there's dark circles, and it gives a really nice flawless finish without looking too caked up, so that's why I would definitely choose this. Now, if I was going to go for a third face brush, that's why I have 2.5, I would choose the 109. Now, the 109, I got this to do liquid foundation with. I heard it was amazing for it. It's not. So don't use it for that. The bristles shed like crazy when you use it with foundation. See, I have one on my hand right there. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay, well, I guess this doesn't pick it up, but it's there. Oh, it fell off. Anyway, so this is not good for liquid foundation, but this is very good for contouring of the cheeks. Bronzer and this go together like great friends. So this is great for that. So if you're going to pick up a third brush, I would go for this. You could also use this for highlighting. It's small. It's actually very small compared to, this is the 129 that I had just had. See how much smaller it is than that? So this is a really small brush. It's also good for bronzer on the edges of your nose if you're contouring that. It's a really, really versatile brush, and I think it's useful, but maybe not necessary for everyone. So that's a decision you'd have to make on your own. Just saying. I guess you have to make all your decisions on your own. But whatever. Okay, guys, so I hope that you guys like this video. I know that I've gotten quite a few questions from people wondering what brushes I think are essential and which aren't, so I wanted to just cover it in a video because I like visuals. And if you're not getting the same exact brushes, like the same brand, I just want to be able to show it so that you could go and look for a dupe. And yeah, so I hope you guys love this, and if you don't, you should try to anyway. Anyway, and you guys should definitely go enter my Inglot giveaway. I want you guys to know that Inglot is like the best nail polish, amazing eyeshadow. You guys definitely need to enter to win because you're going to be so happy when you do, and I'm telling you, it's It's a hot commodity. Everybody loves it. So enter to win Inglot in my giveaway video, which is the video before this. So check it out. Have a good day, guys, and I hope that spring is treating you well. Bye.